Hi everyone, and welcome to Sit in It for a Bit with Arne and Carlos, and we are as always your hosts.
Arne and Carlos.
Today we're not live because we are traveling. At the time when you see this, we are probably already at home, but we have been spending the weekend over at my parents'. Actually, we haven't left yet. By the time we record this, we're still at home. As you can see, our lake has defrosted finally, and we are ready to start spring.
And we're in the greenhouse, and it's a bit windy outside. So I hope it don't fall down on
Yeah.
us.
Luckily,
It's a bit spooky, actually.
It is a little bit spooky, but it's okay. Luckily, we have microphones on, so you probably won't be hearing too much of the wind.
No.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
But we're doing our best to keep this going, even if there's wind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as we've already mentioned or announced, we're going to try to keep Sit in It for a Bit going the whole summer. But sometimes we won't be able to do it live. We do prefer it live, don't we?
Yeah. It's nicer because then you can read the comments.
Yeah, and
when they
interact with people.
Yeah.
But now we're here on our own. It's just Arne and me, and still, we hope you will enjoy this episode.
So what have happened since last time, Carlos?
It's been mainly work.
A lot of painting.
Yeah, we are still doing renovations in our house. And yeah, the house is a mess. I'm dying in here. Actually, it's really a mess. It's really messy. We don't have any wardrobes right now, so the clothes is all over the place. We've been living out of a suitcase all of May, and we're continuing to live off a suitcase or two or three, a few more weeks. I hope they come with those wardrobes quickly.
Soon.
We're desperate.
Yeah, but I think after filming this today, we will finish the floor, and then it has to dry.
Yeah.
So by the time you see this, we're probably putting furniture back.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Fingers
crossed.
It would be nice. It's a blue room. It's this color. If you can see that blue.
Yeah.
That's the blue color.
Yeah, it's a teal actually.
Teal.
It's a teal. We were looking for.
You got it everywhere.
Yeah, we were looking for a good color to paint a north-facing room, and as you know, north-facing light is very constant. It doesn't change throughout the day. It's got this kind of blue in it, and if you have colors with gray in them, it makes them look very gloomy in a north-facing room.
Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah, we've been experimenting with a lot of colors, and we opted to go for a teal, a very jewel-like tone, I would say.
And I like it because, like, in daytime, it's quite light color, and it gets darker.
Yeah,
in
the evening. Yeah.
So it'll be fun to see how it looks in the winter.
Yeah, very exciting.
I think it will be very
it's
nice.
a very warm color, so it worked really well in the room. We've tried other colors that didn't work. Among others, we went for a very light blue ones.
That really didn't work.
That really didn't work.
I don't know what happened, but that was really
No,
bad.
it's a north-facing room, so the blue light made it look cold and gloomy.
Yeah, it's very cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah, and the name of the color, it's also Fair and Ball paint. The name is, we call it Vardø, because it's the city here in Norway. It's V-A-R-D and then the O with a slash, which is pronounced an Ö. But it's actually an English company, and I suppose it's called Vardø or Vardø. Vardø.
It's the O in the end.
Yeah, V-A-R-D-O. And it's beautiful. It is a beautiful teal, dark, warm, and very, very comfortable.
Very nice.
I hope it will look nice. Looks great so far.
I hope it looks good when the furniture is back. And
Yeah.
everything. If not, we have a problem.
Yeah, we already have a little
problem.
We already have a little problem. We have a chair in that room that is blue, and when I put in the chair yesterday, it kind of disappeared in the blue.
Yeah.
So it goes in a corner. So.
But you throw clothes on it anyway, so it doesn't matter if you don't see it.
No. But I'm thinking we've got a couple of chairs in our warehouse, in our studio. They're purple and they've got this damask.
Yeah, maybe they go back.
Velvet.
Yeah.
They're in velvet, so I might change the blue one for that.
There's always something, and we have a window problem that is kind of embarrassing.
That's very embarrassing.
Because we had straightened up the floor in one of the rooms.
Upstairs, yeah. We did that 10 years ago.
10 years ago. And we've been looking out the window. We just look straight into this one.
So, yeah, and it's very wide in our window. So
yeah. So when you can when we stood up, we couldn't see the view because we had that.
You have to be shorter than us to see the view from upstairs. We can't.
So we decided we have to change this window.
Actually, originally we wanted to just move it up a little bit.
But that wasn't possible because the window is so big and there's just one piece of wood over.
It was possible, but it would cost a fortune.
Yeah, and that's holding the house. So
then the carpenter said, you could put in another kind of window.
Yeah.
And then he gave us two options. And stupid Arne, stupid me, I mean, both of us really stupid, because we just immediately assumed that those were the only options. And one of them was like a big piece of glass that you can't open. And the other one...
But then you could put frames on it, so it will look like it's not the big one.
And then the other one was two pieces of glass that could be open in the middle with a bar in the middle.
Yeah.
But you would still have like two really big pieces of glass. Neither one was appealing, actually, but then somebody mentioned a panorama window. I don't know whom that was. It was probably me.
I don't know.
So,
and I don't know what we were thinking.
The word panorama window was mentioned.
It was a very good idea.
And we thought it would be wonderful to have like one ginormous window with an obstructed view of the lake.
But I have to say, because we have this extension to the house that we're going to make, and that extension had these big panorama windows, like very modern, because it seems like people like when you do an extension to all the house, they like it when it looks new. And then we were thinking, well, maybe this window can work with the new extension.
Wow.
And actually the first night, it was beautiful.
No, you're going too fast now. Let's recap. So, D-Day comes, or W-Day in this case, window day. This ginormous panorama window comes in, and we've got the carpenter who we have been discussing this window with, and his sideshow or sidekick or whatever you call it, his assistant. P.S. This window is so big it cannot be opened at all. So as they're installing the window, I pass by, and it's a month ago, so the lake was frozen, there was snow on the lake, and it was a sunny day. So the first thing I realized is that I can't see. I walk like this, like if I'm a vampire, seeing light for the first time.
You get snow blind.
Yeah. And as I walk, completely blind like this, the assistant says, ho, 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 it's going to get warm up in here. And I never heard that before. I never heard the carpenter say that.
No.
So now I'm passing a window. I'm snowblind as I'm passing a window. I feel like a vampire. I mean, all I need now is a stake to my heart or something to get me out of my misery. And this guy says, ho, 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 it's going to get really hot up in here.
It sounds like Santa Claus.
Yeah, well. Anyway, this is how I remember it.
Okay.
I got very upset. But I kept saying to myself, but it's a panorama window, it's beautiful. Okay, now you can do.
And it was really nice the first evening. We sat down in front of the panorama window and looked at the stars. It was a clear sky and all the stars. And we said to each other, this will be beautiful in winter when the northern light comes.
Yeah. And then
I walked.
So the day after, I'm in the bathroom, I'm getting ready, and Arne comes in and says, the window looks horrible. It's hideous. It looks like this big black hole, and it doesn't match the window below. It's hideous. We need to add these, like these frames, artificially, like on top. We need to add them.
And we could have done that.
No. I started freaking out.
Yeah, but then you freaked out because you couldn't open it.
Because now we have a window
that looks like it can be opened, but it can't
be opened. So I had a nervous breakdown, and I told Arne, I don't care, and I mean this, I don't care how much it costs. We're getting a new window, and we're going to design it ourselves. So it turns out that we can have a window, which has this here,
the pole in the middle.
The pole in the middle, and it can open like that or like that, and then we can add these on both sides, like so that it looks like you have a lot of.
It's like the frame you put on.
Yeah.
and then you don't lose a lot of light.
Yeah, either you can do two. You could do there's two ways to do it. Either you do this with, tiny windows, one,
Yeah,
one,
but then if it's like in the window, it's very expensive.
Or you
So
could
we
do,
went
or
for
you
the
could do
cheap.
it with a fake thing,
Yeah.
so that it looks like this, but with many, many small.
And they say it's easier to clean if it's fake because you can take that off
Yeah, you
instead
can
of
take it off
washing
and
every
clean.
single small little window.
Yeah. So we ordered a new window.
And you were looking up there because
yeah.
you can see the window from it.
Yeah,
I'm not going to show you. It's so bad.
Every time we look at it, I have to shake my head. And then I said to Arne, we have to call our neighbor and apologize for this.
And we did.
Luckily, she doesn't live here full time, so she's been in Oslo. So we called and we apologized and we said, Grete, we don't know when you're going to go up to your house. And we're going to be in Italy and in the UK. And we just want you to know that the hideousness that you're going to see from the other side of the lake, that is our house. It's like a big wart in the middle of the house now. It's like a big black hole. It's going to be repaired.
And hopefully it has changed. We have changed it until you come.
Yeah, well, they told us originally the window was going to arrive in
May 22nd.
Yeah, and she was going to arrive later. But of course, things get delayed. So we're still waiting for the window. It's going to be in June. And then she forgot about the window.
Yeah, and then she came and she called us and asked, what have happened? Is there something wrong?
It's like rub it in our face.
Is there like some plastic or something in front of the window? Was something wrong with the window? So I had to remind her that no, it's the window. it's
the window,
a really bad window. But I have I have a place for it.
Yeah.
If it ever happens, we're going to finish our studio.
Yeah.
It will fit the studio.
I thought we were going to sell it.
We have two others we can sell.
So anyway, we learned the hard way how not to take design advice from our carpenter. That's kind of like the bottom line here. Just don't. Just
blame it.
And also don't assume that just because he shows you two windows that those are the only windows available.
I think we had it with that pole in the center of the window,
Yeah.
so we were like open for everything.
And then we had it again because we're doing a bedroom now in the house. And we were putting in a new floor.
The floor was so crooked. Like in the old days, we had that as a studio. If you dropped something on the floor, it rolled
just
over
disappeared.
and it disappeared in the cracks.
And we have a chest, a Chinese chest. It's been standing on different little logs, like blocks of wood in different sizes. Otherwise, it can't stand. Anyway, we've done the floors now. The carpenter did. And he ended up raising the floor by 17
At the most, 17 centimeters.
which is awful.
Which means the floor went up, and now we have another window with that pole
In front of us.
In front of us. So
New window
we
again.
had to order more window. So now there's like two new windows coming.
Yeah, it's the same as the other one that we ordered. Not a panoramic window. We're never doing that again.
No, not in that house.
And no, in the other house it's fine, but in that house no. And anyway, we are now at a situation that we'll probably have to change all the windows so that it all looks the same. But we're going to take it slow.
That will be little by little.
Little by little, yeah.
Very slowly.
Yeah.
So that was...
that was our renovation project of right now.
It's been difficult.
Yeah, and I'm fed up. There's clothes all over the place. We keep putting clothes in the laundry basket when they're not dirty, so I don't know what's dirty, what's clean anymore.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's so hard. It's so hard.
Because we travel.
Yeah, we're living out of a suitcase. Kitchen's a mess. Because why is the kitchen a mess?
Because...
Oh yeah, because we've taken all the plants down there, and
Yeah, because we had to have all the plants in one place because we were traveling, so our friend could come and water the
them,
plants. Yeah. So then all the plants were in the kitchen.
And eventually they're going to move out here when we come back from Sweden.
Yeah.
So today we're oiling a floor. We're having some... Yeah, I mean, we're doing some final touch-ups.
Yeah.
Like very cosmetic now.
Yeah.
On the ceiling and couple of other things.
And then everything will dry until we come back from Sweden.
So exactly. So we're gonna be in Sweden while the floor, we're oiling it and it's gonna dry. It takes 8 hours, but we're gonna leave it for a couple of days. And then when we come back, we're going to move in the furniture. But we're still going to be wardrobeless for a while. I don't know how long. I haven't heard from the guys.
No, we haven't heard anything.
So, yeah, that's another story, how we're going to have to paint the wardrobes because of the price. We wanted it hand painted with a brush because we don't believe in rolling. Actually, they wanted to spray paint it
then it gets so shiny.
They wanted to spray paint it in a fake Farah ball. I mean, they have the codes, so they can fake it. And we don't believe in that. We don't believe in copying. We want the original stuff.
And we don't want it shiny, because then it looks strange next to the walls.
Yeah, we want it all matte.
Yeah.
The paint that we're using is called dead flat. It's like, there's no sheen in it. It's super matte.
It's dead flat.
And the guy wanted $2,000. $2,000 to paint it by hand. And we said no.
Because that's what we have to pay for a new window that we didn't know that we needed.
Well, no, we're not paying that much.
Well, with all the work.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, $2,000 to paint a wardrobe by hand. We said no, we'll do it ourselves. So now they're bringing these wardrobes over, and I hope they're primed.
What's primed?
Yeah, the first coat of whatever you put.
Probably not.
Oh God! So we're gonna prime it as well.
I think we will.
And then paint it ourselves with our own brush strokes. We're gonna be doing this for a week.
So we know what we will do for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. But some good news.
Well, it's all good news
No,
because
in
the end of the day, we're gonna get like a really nice wardrobe. It's just that, what are we paying $2,000 for? Because I mean, you paint it, it dries. You paint it, it dries.
for the time they dry.
We're gonna paint for the time it dries? No way. No, we're not.
We're not doing that.
We're not gonna do that. Anyway, yeah, those are the renovation news.
But the good news is, we haven't shown you this, because when we went to Italy, we found 2 new friends. Look at this one. Isn't this one beautiful? She's an Italian fashion doll.
And she's wearing what I would call a Chanel.
No, it's Pierre Cardin.
Oh, it's a Pierre Cardin coat.
There's a label inside.
It really is? It's Pierre Cardin?
It says Pierre Cardin in here. But she doesn't have any stockings. They were so bad.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Yeah.
But
so
it actually...
to make clothes for her. I think I'm going to bring her with the Blight dolls on the cruise next time, so she can have new.
But she looks like she's wearing a Chanel coat.
It says
dress.
Pierre Cardin inside.
I know it says Pierre Cardin, but it looks very Chanel to me.
But it's probably a label. And I haven't tested this, but I think that maybe these wigs we have for the Blight doll, I think you can use the wigs on this one.
You think?
I don't know. We'll have to check it out. Let's see. See if it works. But I didn't bring that. She need that hat.
Oh, I saw it here.
Well, you can put on that. You're good.
Yeah, but you need to take out the ponytail.
If you work on that, then I can show another doll.
Okay.
So we found this one also. We have to build more doll houses now.
This one here, that doll is spookier than Blythe, because wherever you look...
I look at, like, she follows you.
Her eyes follow you all the time.
I don't know if you can see it, but her eyes is moving. I don't remember what she's called. She's an
Italian...
We found her in Italy. I think there's something with magic eyes.
Yeah, probably.
And she also needed a lot of clothes. She's looking. So, but she's almost like a Barbie, the size of her. But she's kind of cool. So she's going to live in one of the doll houses. But I think that fashion doll is really nice because you can make small prototypes because her proportions are quite good. And does it work?
I don't know.
I think it works. You just have to put that hair in the right place. I'm going to get more of these if I find them. I think she needs friends her size in the dollhouse. Are you happy?
I don't know.
Well, it's not so bad.
Well,
See, new project.
yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
That's fun. We have a red wig also.
Yeah.
She can have many hairstyles.
Anyway, Arne found her in Milan, in a thrift store in Milan. So
she will have a new wardrobe now. I'm working on like a knitted T-shirt for her because I think we use those socks from H&M. They have some nice patterns, and when there are holes in them, you can't actually mend them, or we don't do that. So I'm going to make T-shirts for dolls.
Yeah.
Of socks. I'm just working on the pattern right now. So that would be nice.
That'll be great, yeah. And then the other one, the little one, she is, I'm sure the wigs will fit her.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe no.
No.
Try the blue one.
The head is so small. This doesn't work.
You don't think so?
You can try.
Oh, yeah.
No, it doesn't work.
No. Oh, like, what's the name of that artist? Sia?
Sia, yeah. Her, yeah. She cover up her eyes.
Doesn't really work.
Or
No.
face. No, it doesn't work. So that, and then we had our friend our agent from Japan over.
Oh yeah.
She brought us some seed. I think we are a bit late this year, but we're gonna try if we can have those sow those seeds.
Yeah,
because these are so good.
Two of our favorites. These are shiso.
Shiso,
the leaves that you know when you have sushi and stuff, and those green leaves, they taste really good. So I love shiso.
And there are two different types.
There are two different types of shiso.
So
we
have to fix that also when we come back from Sweden. So we have a lot of preparing for the garden.
So this is going in pots. Is this the only thing we're planting this year?
No, I picked some seeds from another plant we had in the kitchen garden last year, but I don't remember the name. So maybe we have need that app when they start blooming.
Yeah.
But it's I think it's a chrysanthemum. I'm not sure. Maybe it is. There were some seeds we got many years ago, and last year we had them in the garden, and I took seeds from them. So we have to do some planting when we come back home.
We do, yeah. So when we come home, cleaning the house, putting furniture back in place, doing planting. I'm looking out into the garden and see that we have a lot of work to do. We're starting our series, our YouTube short series on our garden very soon. I think we're going to start it when we get back. Yeah. Everything when we get back. June 1st is kind of like a magic date.
When everything happens.
When everything happens. And then we'll reveal the name of our garden series that we're going to be doing. It's very exciting. But yeah, there's a lot to... We can't clean the garden until we film it first. We want to show people what it looks like. And yeah, I mean, last week when we did our, this week actually, because we did our sit in it for a bit a few days ago, the live one. At the time, the lake was still frozen. And this is how quick it goes. And already now I can see outside, I can see all the leaves
popping.
So yeah, we're late.
We're late, but when it comes,
it explodes. And so I'd say within the 2 first weeks of June, we're gonna be the same as everywhere else. It goes really fast up here in the mountain. We also have the sun for longer.
And then I think also the plants are blooming longer, because every time we go down, like we go south to Oslo or something in the summer, a lot of the blooms are finished already, but up here they are still blooming. So they go on longer, and then the blooming continue until the snow comes. If the snow comes in October, there are still flowers in the garden. So that's also very nice, actually.
But I actually think that it goes really quick here because we have longer hours.
That's why we are so, we have problems with the kitchen garden. Oh, the house is cracking.
Oh, it'll be okay.
Okay. Now, the kitchen garden, because like last year we had radish in the garden and we went away for a week and we came home and then all the radish was blooming. And then you can't eat it because then it's like wood as soon as the blooms come. So we had a lot of plants that were blooming very quick. So you have to be at home and eat non-stop.
We're going to try to stay at home as much as we can, at least until August for sure. Then in August we have a knitting cruise here in Norway, so...
Yeah, that would be fun.
That'll be fun. We're going to different parts of Norway, and then we're going to Svalbard on a knitting cruise. And the other day, Gita, who organizes the cruises for us, she sent me an email that we were allowed to choose 5 excursions for the cruise.
So we already picked our excursions.
Yeah, we picked some excursions of things we've never done before. We're going to be biking to the North Cape in these quad bikes. I don't know what a quad bike is.
I think, is it with engine?
I don't know, but we're going to find out. We're going to quad bike to the North Cape. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah. I wanted to do paddleboarding, but Arne said no.
No, I don't want to do that because if I fall in the water and get water over my nose,
Yeah, well,
I
you
freak
don't
out.
want to do it, and then you don't want me to do it because you're afraid that I'll drown.
No, but you can do it if you want to do it. I can be in a boat and I can save you. And this girl is
Oh, that's actually better.
this girl is going on the cruise. Look at her with the blight wig.
Yeah, that wig was actually better on her.
I put all the head on top, so now she has like this big head. What's that called?
Yeah, like a 60s bouffant.
A bouffon. She has a bouffon. Oui. But she looks good with blonde
She does, yeah. Anyway, no paddleboarding because Arne didn't want me to. And then I can't remember. Hello. What else are we doing? We're doing excursions in Vesterålen and Lofoten.
Yeah. And what more are we doing?
Yeah, when we go to Tromsø, we're going to visit the botanical gardens.
But that's not an excursion.
No, we'll do that on our own.
That's something we do. And if you never have heard about the botanical garden in Tromsø, you should go to YouTube and look for Monty Don and Around the World in 80 Gardens and look at this one with the Nordic or Northern Europe, I think it's called. The last garden you see is the botanical garden in Tromsø. So you will like it.
Yeah,
like
that was filmed during the midnight sun, so the garden is, day and night. And just like here, it's very lush and it grows very fast in the summer.
Yeah.
So I think I think we're very late in starting the garden season, but if you've seen our garden in previous years, you'll know that it's very lush.
It comes.
And we catch up in the end, and then we're actually more or less the same. It just takes a little longer.
Not so
Let's see.
successful. This girl her name is Cher.
Cher?
Cher. Like the singer.
Yeah.
Cher.
You call her Cher?
Does she look like Cher now?
Yeah, maybe.
Do you believe? Do you believe?
Freya.
Okay, no, it's stop. Okay, and then we've been to...
Look who's here.
Yeah.
Hello.
And she's been rolling in the
Yeah.
dry grass.
Yeah.
And we've been to England.
And she's got a haircut too.
Yeah.
Look.
Look, we went to England and we went to our favorite toy store, Benjamin Pollock's toy store.
Yeah, and this
and they
time,
had these bags with
this time
surprises.
we didn't get any paper theaters because we have many.
We had the good ones.
Yeah, we had the good ones.
But we bought this bag of surprises. So let's
What
see.
does it say? A bag of surprises on it?
I call it that.
Luxury ephemera.
What is ephemera?
Stuff.
Luxury stuff. Well, I already opened one bag and it wasn't so luxurious. So let's see what's in a ephemera. Luxury ephemera.
Ballerina.
That is good for the scrapbook because we went to
see the
to
Sleeping
the
Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. And then there are, like, this is a postcard. This is small figures from the theater.
Oh, nice.
This you can glue somewhere in the book. Look, these are two dancers. This is cool. I have to put those back.
There's a police. Look.
And here's a box of
Look, the officer.
officer. Another box, a bag of things. So you can have, they're like stamps. There's this old picture. Wonder who he is. And there's the king. The king of spades.
These smell very old.
Oh, they're old.
You smell this?
They are very old.
It smells like an antiquarian bookstore. I mean, they might be really old.
Some of them are, I guess. And look at this, a train. So this is from the Sunny South Express. And some, what is this called in English? We call it glansbilder.
I don't know.
No?
Bookmarks?
Bookmarks. And this is a series called Our Dogs, and this is the Borsoi. The other bag had what's it called? Pekingese? What's it called? Pekingese?
It's beautiful,
I
isn't it?
I think these are... This is Pollock's Toy Museum and Toy Theaters, and this is, look in this card. It pops up.
Let's see.
A little theater.
Oh, what does it say in the back?
Look.
It says Scala Street, London.
I like these bags with things you really don't need because it's so nice to put them in the scrapbooks. What's this rubber hand for?
I don't know.
That's funny. Oh, look, this is cool. I had this when I was younger.
You
See?
did? Let me see. Can I try it?
Yeah, let me see how you look. Oh, you look good.
Hello.
I had lots of those bags when I was a kid. No masks, but I don't know where they are. But now we have one.
Yeah.
Cool. That is cool. So this is what we look for when we go to the toy store.
Yeah.
What is this? This is the sparkly sticker. You need that for the scrapbook. And a theater. The curtains of a theater. We can put that in this one. Nice. So if you're ever in London, you should check out that store. It's really nice.
This is Rob Roy McGregor, it says on the plate. Did you show this already?
No. But you see, some of these things are really big and some are smaller. And then I can show you what we do. But we have two sizes of scrapbooks. So we have the small ones. This is a new one. We're going to start to write in it now. There's already a lot of stuff in here from the house. But there are a lot of empty space, so we should use this one now because the other one is full. And then we have a bigger one. This is a catalog for kitchen and bathroom things. And we just fill it up with stuff. So, like the Rob Roy goes in the big one.
Very nice.
So we just have to cut them a little bit down. So that's this is a few hours of fun later in the summer when we have nothing else to do. Then we can go through this and glue it in the scrapbook.
Yeah, very nice.
But I wonder what this is for.
I don't know.
Just glue
Give me
it.
5.
You can just glue it in the book.
Maybe, yeah, you can just glue it.
So
Yeah. Very nice.
that's the most exciting things that have happened.
Yeah, well, you're working on your pattern. I am temporarily I'm finishing that color on my knitting. I haven't come very long, very
But you
far
have so
since,
much other
since the
things.
last time, so I'm kind of temporarily not doing it, but I'll start again when we get back. Everything is starting again. Our life is going to get back to normal on June 1st when we get back from this trip to Sweden, and so...
But there's not much you can do since we're painting. There's
exactly,
a lot of
yeah.
painting. So
Now, the color that we have on the walls, that teal color from Farrenball, which we call Varde, which is probably Vardo in English. It does remind me of the...
I was thinking, have you seen it?
What?
Last evening I was knitting on this scarf that I've been working
exactly,
on
yeah.
since we walked Hadrian's Wall.
And it's the color.
Yeah, and I saw my finger, the paint on my finger was
Matches.
exactly the same.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, that's what I'm
more or
saying.
less the same.
The-
So this is the color.
That's the color. The paint on Arne's fingers matches that exactly. Let me see it again. Look, I've got some of it
Yeah,
too.
you can check with your
See?
fingers. She is very close.
Perfect match. You know what? I've got paint all over. I took a shower and I have it on my thighs. I have it on my toes.
It goes through the trousers.
Yeah,
that
we're wearing these soft kind of cotton pants, very, very thin, like very, very thin. And yeah, so I've got blue paint on my knees.
Yeah.
And yeah, here it is again. So yep, it's a perfect match.
So if you wanna be very matchy, you can actually go into that room wearing this scarf,
Yeah.
and
Or go in there and knit.
you will have a floating head
Yeah.
because you can't see the body. That is.
But it's good. Now everybody knows the color
Yeah.
of the room. That is this one here.
And this is growing because I've been knitting a little bit in front of the TV. We do have time for TV.
We do,
So-
yes.
And some people commented on the pattern, so we have it. By the time you see this, I think we have posted the pattern
Yeah.
and not the picture of the whole thing. But
Yeah.
if you want to join me knitting this one,
Yeah.
you can get the pattern from our website, and then you
Exactly.
can knit the scarf too.
Because everybody has been commenting the design and the lace pattern.
Yeah, and the lace pattern remind me of the peacocks. I think we should post a picture of the peacock.
We
feather
will,
so
yeah.
you can see the similarity.
Yeah,
It's the peacock on the pattern. What's it called? The feathers.
the feathers of
on,
the peacock. Yeah,
on the body, not the big thing, but the body of the bird.
yeah. The body. Yeah, not the tail,
The tail.
or not the fan, or whatever
I
you
want to
call
have a vase in the drawing room.
it. A vase.
A vase with peacock feathers.
Oh, that would be
Could
nice.
I?
Yes, you could.
Where can we get that?
I don't know, but peacock feathers are not very difficult to find.
No.
No, I think we can find them in some, interior design
Go to a
decoration stores. Yeah. Pinch
I
them up.
remember when I was a kid, we went to Kristiansand because of the
Moose.
they had this Dyrepark, was that it?
Zoo.
And I remember I was so obsessed by the peacocks because they were running free. And I can only remember the peacock and the llama.
Yeah.
Because they said I shouldn't go too close to the llama because he could spit on me.
Yeah, they do that.
And
yeah.
so that was the two animals that made the most impression on me. The spitting llama and the beautiful peacock.
Yeah.
With the feathers I wanted.
Anyway, because everybody has been commenting on the on your design, we decided to release it before it's finished. We do have the pattern anyway. I mean, it's not very difficult to write the pattern, even if...
It's in drawing and in writing.
You mean charts?
Chart, in case.
Yeah.
Because sometimes for myself, I like to only have the chart, but then a lot of people like to have it written. So now we have made both written and the chart. But if you have the chart, you will hardly never look at the written thing.
Yeah.
But
So all you need to do is go to ARNECARLOS.com and check it out. Download the pattern, cast on, and you can use any DK yarn you want. Although we are using Norwegian wool.
and this is the new green.
Yeah, and we've put it in the pattern.
It's called forest, isn't it?
Forest. I don't know.
It's the new green.
Anyway, it is.
Mountain.
Mountain forest.
No, mountain.
Anyway, it's on our website at ARNECARLOS.com, so you can go there and you can download and you can start knitting with us.
Yeah.
And we'll give you an update on how it's going every week until it's done.
And then when it's finished, we can do a video on something shocking.
Shocking.
How we finish a scarf with lace pattern.
Oh yeah. How we do the finishing.
The finishing.
Touches. Yeah.
Don't say anything.
No.
I think we should do a video on how to finish a lace scarf.
We will do that. We will do that. Okay, Arne, this is going to be a very short sit in it for a bit because we have to go pack. Actually, we are packed.
We are packed.
I mean, we're living off 2 suitcases.
We are living in
But we're going to take a few pieces because we're only away for 2 days. So.
And this time we're going to drive the Beetle down to the airport because we have to save some miles on the electric car. And it's a nice time for the Beetle. So we can't bring like a huge, big suitcase.
No. We're only away for 2 days. We're not traveling with any hand luggage. And we're going to go to the big suitcases, take a couple of items like underwear and some t-shirts and a shirt. Our toiletries, put them in our backpack. I'm going to put my computer in there. And we're off to Sweden.
Travel light.
Travel light.
That doesn't happen often.
Yeah, help my dad with all the stuff he needs helping with. And then help my mom with... Or visit my mom and make her happy. She loves getting visits from us. And Freya is now out in the garden. She's
looking for something.
She's looking for food.
But there's no food under there.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing under there. God. Yeah, she's a handful.
She went under the terrace.
Yeah, she's found something for sure. And there she is again. She keeps going to the bokashi this time of the year. Dogs are not supposed to like it.
But this one find it very interesting.
Yeah.
And I think the problem is that we didn't have anything to cover up in the winter, so the what you call the black magpies.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to like it either.
But they were picking stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we're bad at bokashi.
Yeah. Anyway, if you don't know what bokashi is, it's a way of composting, and it's a Japanese way where you add some grains to your food waste. And it pickles it.
And the soil gets really, really nice.
Yeah.
It's very good.
You can Google bokashi, or you can look at our YouTube channel. We've done a couple of films on how it works. And it's very interesting. We really love it. Anyway, Arne, not only are we in the middle of a windstorm here, the temperature inside this greenhouse must be 50 degrees
very warm,
Celsius. because I am dying
I
here.
opened windows on both sides, but it
Doesn't
doesn't
help.
help.
So
Okay,
I think
maybe we should stop.
yeah, we're gonna
before
stop
we
now.
melt.
So let's do some formalities.
If you like our videos, put your thumbs up or subscribe. Maybe that's maybe better.
That's
and if
even
you're
better.
a subscriber, put on your notifications. And now you can also support our channel
Yep,
by
becoming a member.
becoming a member, and you get these. What do you call that?
Emojis that you can use exclusively on our channel, both in the chat and in the comments. So
when you make a comment, add this, and then we can see that you're a member.
And the revenue that we get for the memberships goes directly to YouTube. This way we can continue publishing content for free, and we get to keep the YouTube channel going, because without that help, we probably would be in trouble now. So yeah, because it is costly to keep up this channel, and any other channel for that matter. So please support our channel, become a member, and you'll get these lovely emojis that you can use for $5 a month. And to become a member, all you need to do is go to our YouTube channel, and in the front page you have different options like videos, lives, shorts, and you have the memberships. You do need to be on. You cannot be on an iOS device. An iPhone or an iPad will not show you the membership button. So you do need to go to your laptop in case you have an iOS device.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunately nothing we can do about that. It's the way YouTube works. So sorry about that. Anyway, we want to thank you so much for your support. And we are going to be introducing a couple of new tiers as well for the memberships, because we're going to be doing behind the scenes, Q&As, and all sorts of things for our members that will be starting in the months to come. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your support. And we will see you again on Sunday with the Sunday episode. And then again, Wednesday next week, hopefully sit in it for a bit, we'll be live. We're not sure yet. It depends where we are. But if we're home, definitely live.
Yeah.
Okay?
So
See you soon. Bye.
Reveal. No, bad reveal.
Bye.
Bye.